Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jordan Freeman along with Matt Keene here today at Jefferson College, Hillsborough, Missouri. Vikings are taking on the Webster JV. Matt, what do you think about today's game?
Well, it's nice to be down here for one. The Vikings are 9-12 overall this season, and they're 4-4 in the region and 2-2 in the conference. So we've had a lot of games postponed by weather, by snow, and I know Jeffco's happy to get a few in down here today.
Well, leading off here for Webster, Alec Bonnick. We'll be playing in center field today. Pitching for the Vikings, Adam Jelovic. And a quick start, we are underway here. Count is 3-1 right now.
Yeah, Jordan, you mentioned Jelovic. He's a redshirt freshman from Parkway West High over in the West County area.
He walks his first batter here, so Bonnick gets on base early. Up next now, Max Peschke for the Webster JV team.
Left fielder this afternoon. Behind the plate for the Vikings, Chase Simmons, the catcher. That's well hit.
A nice strike there off the bat. It's going away in the outfield. They roll it a catch. Our left fielder, Dalton Horstmeyer.
Yeah, Jordan Horstmeyer in left, Josh Abig in center, and Matt Scheibel in right for Jeffco. And then in the infield, Matt Brown at first, Nate Green at second, Tyler Muelling at short as the runner goes.
An easy play there for the Vikings, well executed.
Yeah, nice throw from Simmons there. And then finally, Caleb Hicks at third, as I was saying before that play. So 2 down here, Jordan.
After a catch in the outfield and a throw from Simmons to Green at second, Vikings have cleared the bases and have 2 outs. Again, this is Connor Hogan for Webster JV. Ball way up high. Count 3-0. Strike 1. No swing. And for a fastball pitch here, let's see if he takes it. Ball inside. So already, Jelovic's walked 2. Here comes our next batter, Graham Smith. Designated hitter today for Webster. And I'll check on that runner over there first, Hogan. Nice fly ball, caught easily. Another by center fielder Josh Abeg. So the Vikings, not only went to 3 order, but they get 3 outs without allowing any runs. And now they'll be up to bat here in the bottom of the first. We're just about set here in the bottom of the first. Pitcher for Webster, Joe Elfrink. It's finished warming up and we're ready here. Leading off for the Vikings, Caleb Hicks, third baseman. And a nice drive. He finds the gap in between first and second, and he'll make it safely. So leadoff hit for the Vikings. Coming up now, Dalton Horstmeyer.
Yeah, and Hicks, Jordan, has some good numbers so far at the start of play. Before that hit, he was hitting .301 and has 2 homers, 13 RBIs. So, and got on as leadoff runner for the Vikings. Good start.
Looking to add to that now, Horstmeyer. Today's left fielder. Strike call. 0-1.
Horstmeyer's hitting .378, one long ball, 11 RBIs.
Definitely got that potential to do some damage offensively. Let's see if he can do something here for the Vikings. A big drive up the gap in the third baseman shortstop side.
First two reach. And the Vikings have the third place hitter now, Todd Hinckley. He's the DH today.
3 pitches and 2 hits already for the Vikings have faced.
Yeah, both were well hit. Nice line drives, so they're getting good contact.
Now with 1 runner in scoring position, that's Hicks.
Hinckley hitting very well so far, hitting .420. And he also has 1 homer and 10 driven in.
Check swing almost. Call it low. 1-0 the count. And we're ready for the next pitch. Foul ball. 1-1 the count.
Something up here, kid. 1, 3, 4, what do you say, kid?
Ball inside. As he watches that one carefully. And Hinckley looking to get the Vikings on the board here early in the game. Runners on second and first. As a big drive to right field. It is down, it is fair. We got 2 runners coming in. 1. Coach Hughes from the stop as they get that ball in quickly. So, Vikings score 1 here early as Mike Wick, the right fielder, only allows one of them to run in. No one stopped at third.
Yeah, no need to test them right now, Jordan. Nobody out. Vikings are hitting well so far, so, you know, why make the first out at the plate?
And a double there for the Vikings. So Todd Hinckley.
That was Hinckley's 11th run driven in.
Ball 1. At bat now, Matt Brown, first baseman.
Brown here's second on the team in homers with 3. He has 10 driven in and 276 average so far.
Seeing a nice spot in the lineup at 4th. The Vikings have been all over pitcher show offering so far. How long do you think it takes for them to continue this game, if he'll be pulled or not?
Well, that's hard to say. You know, generally speaking, you know, these are 7-inning games, double headers, so they tend to let these guys go a little while. I mean, I think it might have to get really bad for them to pull them. Of course, just speculation on my part there. But just from what I've seen down here the past few years, you know, and he still has a chance to possibly get out of this here. But yeah, I'd say it'd have to get out of hand for them to pull him.
Well, so far he's only allowed 1 run off of 3 hits.
But you're right, they're making great contact. I mean, 2 line drives into the gap, first on the right side, second on the left, and then that double from Hinckley was smoked out there. Thought it might even have had a chance to get out of here.
Brown has a chance to really do some damage here for the Vikings. With 2 runners in scoring position, and him himself has a chance to advance.
Yeah, and a full count here, so.
On deck for the Vikings, Matt Scheibel, the right fielder for today. And the drive is ruled foul as he makes his way back to home plate. Still full count here. See, we're here early in the game, in the bottom of the first. Big swing and a miss there from Matt Brown. My first out of the day is a K for Joel Frink. So Matt Scheibel now makes his way to the plate.
Scheibel, another 300 hitter, hitting 310. He is currently leading the team in homers. He has 4 and 14 RBIs, which is also the team lead there, Jordan. So another dangerous hitter.
Yeah, another chance for him to increase both those stats here, and big one at that. Only one down so far here in the first for the Vikings. Time called. You know, if you're Jefferson now, the most important thing is probably not to get rattled by the amount of hitters you've let on in such an early part of the game. Would you agree?
Yeah, you know, I mean, I think it easily could be 2-0 here. I mean, like I said, no need to test things and possibly get that first out at home. So maybe, who knows, he's feeling a little fortunate that it is just 1-0. You know, he retires Scheibel here, and then he could get out of this. 1-0 ain't bad.
1-1 the count here on Matt Scheibel. And a foul makes it 1-2.
And we got Chase Simmons, the catcher, on deck.
And he made him chase that one. Down in the dirt, he retires 2 in a row. So a bit of a rebound here from Joel Frink.
Well, you asked the question, Jordan. Looks like Elfrink responded. I mean, tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position. He gets back-to-back strikeouts. The Vikings, though, can still do something here with Simmons.
They are in danger of stranding 2, and a very good chance to increase their lead.
Simmons, hitting an even 300.
Watch that first one down low. Watching that one there for a ball too. Simmons made a great play. The second on the runner who was trying to steal.
Yeah,
they
nice
got the
throw.
Vikings their second out of that inning.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can do damage on the other side. Ball 3. Now's the time to really watch that pitcher. See what he does here.
Yeah, hitters count for Simmons. We'll see what Elfrink, like he said. He might be a little careful. He does have first base open, of course.
Yeah, walk him. 4 balls in a row, and Scheibel watches his way to first base. Green, second baseman today.
Green's got 1 home, 7 RBIs.
Well, force out any plate now for Webster. See if this works out for them. Ball 1.
Green's one of those sophomores who's back. He's from St. Charles, went to Francis Howell.
One of the many Vikings who played ball here in Missouri.
Yeah, Jordan, you were pointing out before the game, nearly the entire roster is from Missouri, and oftentimes it is mostly Missouri players, of course, but you know, there have been times where we've had folks from other states, and I think we have 1 player from Illinois. That's Parker Vinay. But this team has always done a pretty good job of bringing in those local guys from Jefferson County and the greater St. Louis area.
One of those guys, including Brady Womack from Hurricane High School, is a pretty good pitcher. He might not be playing this game, but you maybe see him at the next game. I mean, this is a doubleheader.
Yeah, certainly.
Count here, as it shows on the board, 1-1. We'll watch that one outside. And that corrected the board 2-2. Foul ball. He fights off the pitch and he's ready for another one. On deck for the Vikings, Josh Abeg, the center fielder, who got the last out for the Vikings. There's the 2-2 pitch. Yeah, swinging and missing. Elfling comes back. 2 strikeouts in a row and a walk, and then another strikeout. No help from his outfielders needed there. Leading off here in the top of the second for Webster, Mike Wick, number 0-0. Not often you see that.
Not much. Although Webster's got a big roster, so.
Strike one.
Yeah, Wick here's a lefty. He's a freshman from Bartlett, Illinois.
Watch that one, ball outside. 1-1 the count. I wouldn't slang the umpire a bit if he wasn't wearing some pads there. 2-1 the count. Jefferson looking to continue his streak so far. He's only had 4 batters in the first. And there's a nice drive to the second baseman. Green throws it, and he makes the play to first. So Green to Brown, and they retire their first runner. That was Mike Wick. Batting now, Adam Lawajo.
Yeah, he's the catcher today.
He sees 2 balls in quick succession here. 2 out of the count. 1 out. They're in the top of the second.
Right here, let's go, right here.
Ball up high, 3-0. Vikings saw a lot of good hits back in the first, no, only score 1. And it's the first walk today for Jelovic. 4 straight balls, and Webster has a base runner.
Yeah, Jelovic hasn't given up a hit, but he's walked 3, so.
Brett Jungle's not batting. Second baseman for Webster. Let's see if he can break Jelovic's streak here. Ball way up high. 2-0 the count here. Top of the second. 1 on after a walk.
Simmons will go out.
A bit of a meeting here after 7 balls in a row here.
Yeah, he falls behind 3-0 here. You're right, a 4-pitch walk to Nalawajko. And so a few control issues here early on.
The catcher has to calm him down a bit, so he can get him back in his strike zone. Yeah, 3-0 count here, 1 out. So Mike Wick rounds out. Lyco's about to walk 2 batters in a row. And he'll do that.
That one was close, but of course he's not going to get the benefit of the doubt after walking now 4.
And
So.
2 4-0 counts in a row, and now the coach will got to the mound. See if they can settle things down here. Right, I'm Jelovic. Batting now for the Webster, Aaron Meyer. playing at third base today for the Webster JV team. The conference meeting at the mound is over. They go back to their positions.
Yeah, head coach Pat Evers, his first season as head coach, taking over for Sam Carroll. Saw him coming back, and maybe he's able to settle Jelovic down here and get a few more outs.
Strike one. Keeps getting his groove back here. See if he keeps it up here. Again, this is Aaron Meyer batting for Webster. Heads the play by the runner. Not to get caught by the catcher there, Chase Simmons. Even better play by the first baseman, not to go over his head. It's the last thing you want.
Yeah, he had to move. Awkward throw. What can you do? Batter has the right to be there.
Yeah, sorry, runners at second and first. So they run in scoring position for the first time. That's a big drive there. Well, let's say fair. Now it goes out of bounds. On the wrong side of the baseline.
1-2.
So 1-2 the count. Here in the top of the second. Webster down by one still. But they're in good position to get themselves back in the game. Foul ball. Count will stay the same. And we're set for the next pitch here. And another foul. Jeremiah really making Jelovic work for his out here.
Yeah, no question. He's fouled off a few.
And ball number 2.
Yeah,
2-2 the count.
Just missed there. Sorry, Jordan, in the outside corner.
Jelovic seems to calm down a bit. There's another foul ball. So he'll remain at the plate. Ready for another go. He's having no trouble making contact with the ball at least, but he's having trouble keeping it fair. He gets that one in fair. That's a long drive over the head of left fielder Dalton Horstmeyer. And here comes 2 to score.
Yep.
And they get the out at third. Yes, they do. So they get it out, but they also allow 2 runs off a great drive there by Aaron Meyer, trying to go for a triple. But he certainly did the job he needed to do, which was score some runs here.
Yeah, put Webster on top, 2-1. And so the 2 walks come back to bite Jeffco.
Ryan Fisher now. Strike 1 called. Showing bunt. For the play. They got it. Matt Brown there first. Police play.
Yeah, nice play from Hicks to get that and throw out the runner.
So that does it for Webster. They come back in a big way here in the top of the second, scoring 2. Vikings have a chance to answer. Let's see if they can answer runs to their streak so far. Leading off here for the Vikings, if they're ready for it. Josh Abeg. Center fielder day for the Vikings. He's been kind of active out there. Only got one out. And he's ready here for the first pitch. Showing bunt. Bunts it fair. Easy play for Webster team. Always a good thing to rehearse.
Yeah, probably bunted it a little bit too hard there. Third baseman was able to get right to it.
Got a muling now for the Vikings. Yeah. Number 17 for the Vikings. Hey, 2 quick strikes there. 0-2. Doing, of course, the shortstop. And I'll see ball 1. And you can't manage to keep that one fair, and a little help there from the third base coach, Jeff Kelly. He stops that one. 1-2 the count still. Ball number 2.
2-2.
Another foul ball.
Yeah, Muling here, a freshman. And he's from out in the St. Charles general area, St. Peter's to be exact. Fort Zumwalt South High School.
And he'll miss that pitch there. And that's another K for Elfrink. His 4th one. Well, that brings us back to the top of the order for the Jeffco team. Canada Pinks. Now finds his way back to the plate. He had a base hit back in the first, and the only Viking to make it all the way around the diamond.
Scoring on that Hinckley double. And, you know, after the trouble in the early part of the first inning from Elfrink, he's settled down here with a couple of strikeouts. And
he certainly pulled it back in. And that's a tough play there for shortstop.
Hicks on again. Well hit, and you're right, took a bad bounce, but
That was Ryan Fisher over there. Trying his best stop, but yeah, hard to stop those hits. They're lying dry for him, and he's on base, as you said.
You hit it well, and you never know what can happen. You know.
Dalton Horstmeyer, left fielder.
He's
Also,
1 for 1 and singled back in the first.
He's the one who got Hicks in the scoring position. Allowing him to score, but now he's looking to do a bit of scoring here himself here. In the bottom of the second.
Come on, get some up. Come on, kid. Come on, horse. Come on, horse. Come on, babe.
Foul ball. 1-1 the count. 2 outs already against the Vikings. But they have 1 man on.
Yeah, Hicks at first, and A-Big grounded out, and then Muling struck out.
And there's a hit. And he'll take his base for that.
So again, 2 on for the Vikings. Hicks at second, Horstmeyer at first. Let's see if Hinckley can do some damage again.
Big time hitters coming up here for the Vikings, yes. He's got a repeat performance here. Double would be great for the Vikings. So the right fielder might be a little further towards first base this time. Got the first pitch, and it's in the gap. Here comes one. It's going to be close. What's that? And the play at second will be close, and he's safe there. Going to home. Way over. 2 have scored. And he's got himself a triple there. A lot of plays going on there. The Vikings, with 2 outs, have just scored 2 off a broken play.
You're absolutely right. But Jeffco will take it. They regain the lead, and another run scored for Hicks.
Hicks and Horsemeyer come home.
Yeah, Horsemeyer coming around, and yeah, that throw way offline, so he scored easily. And then Hinckley ending up at third. So let's see if Brown can get a hit here and drive in one more with 2 outs.
Checks his own swing there and doesn't swing for a ball 1. Yeah, Brown, the first victim of Joel Frink's strikeout. Swings at that one low. 1-1 the count here. Get Tom Hinckley on third after that interesting play.
To say the least.
Nice drive. We'll make it past the second baseman, and here comes Hinckley to complete the circuit. And Matt Brown now 1 for 2 on the day. Matt Scheibel, the right fielder for the Vikings, now finds his way to the plate. Struck out and back in first.
That was Brown's 11th RBI.
The ball knocked way out of bounds. Back behind us. 0-1 the count. Strike on the swing. Or 0-2 count here. He's in trouble here. And they dig in and really protect that plate. And he'll swing and miss. The Vikings certainly added some runs there. Gained lead once again. We're now 3-2 as we go to the top of the third. Excuse me, 4-2. Alec Bonnick back up for the Webster.
The Gorlocks, Jordan.
Gorlocks.
And if you're wondering what a Gorlock is, I was wondering myself, so I Googled it, and it's a mythical creature that the staff and students at Webster created after a contest. So I guess they had a contest for the school mascot, and someone came up with the Gorlock. Kind of looks like a buffalo if you looked at the drawing they have.
Very interesting indeed. The Vikings mascot, very simple, the Viking. And if you want to come see your Vikings, actually, come out, support them. Yeah, baseball and softball games in the season. And they're doing pretty good so far this year.
Yeah, hopefully we have some more nice weather like today where they can get some more games in, because they have had issues, like we said, with snow and rain. And of course now we're entering severe storm season, so that never helps. But you can always find the schedule online at jeffco.edu. Click on that athletics link, and they update it daily, so if things change, that's probably the best place to find it.
A 3-1 count. This turns into a full count here after that foul ball.
In fact, this game, Jordan, was actually supposed to be played on February 24th, a month ago. And we may have had snow that day, I forget. But
Better late than never. It's a perfect day for baseball. Shelvick walks another batter.
yeah, Vikings will have a couple of home games, barring weather, of course, with Crowder, March 28th and 29th. And then on April 2nd, Three Rivers will be here for 1 o'clock doubleheader.
Come down and support your Jefferson College Vikings. They do a lot of good for this school. In fact, the Vikings have been on a bit of a roll lately on championships. Last time they won the World Series was 2012. Love to get back to that again.
Well, they did make it there. I'm not sure that they took home the national title, but they have been very successful and commonly making it out to the JUCO World Series in Colorado. The soccer team did win a national title. I believe it was in 2005. The softball team, and we called their game a few weeks ago, and their success has been tremendous over the past few years under
There's a big hit that will not stay fair.
head coach Tony Cook. So, these are some great programs, and just a lot of fun and a little different. We know most people are used to going to Cardinals games. I mean, they're used to watching those on TV or heading down to Busch Stadium, which is a great time. But coming out here, getting a little different feel, you're closer to the action. Check it out. It's a lot of fun.
Count here is 0-2. Well, keep an eye on the first base runner there. That's Alec Bonnick, as he got walked.
And Bonnick has 2 walks, and he was caught stealing back in the first.
The ball hit low, and nice go there by Jelovic, and he tossed it to the first baseman, and they'll get a easy out between Jelovic and Matt Brown.
First out, advances the runner. Don't think he would have had a chance over at second, so smart play to get that sure out.
Connor Hogan, next batter here for Webster, after he was walked back in the first. There for the next pitch here. 1-0 count. 2-0 count and a good play there, not to let it go in the outfield. Heads up play by the bench of Webster. Calling him back to second base.
Yeah, and like you said, Mueling was able to grab that to prevent him from advancing.
The runner going to third. It's Bonnick, and he is out. He has not had much luck here today.
Second time Bonnick's been caught stealing, or trying to steal, and another great throw by Simmons.
Really heads up play there. Dive on your toes. Count is 3-0. Okay, 2 outs now. Strike 1. The coaches actually recommend just watching the strike 1 go by if you have 3 balls up.
Yeah,
Swing to
sure.
that
I
one.
think most hitters are probably going to take there. I mean, certainly there are exceptions, but if you're in that situation, it's usually a good plan.
Maybe that foul ball, we now have a full count here. A chance for Jelovic to get out of the inning. And he got him there. Chase Simmons, the leadoff batter for the Vikings here in the third. One of 2 batters who knocked the bat back in the second. Takes strike 1. Simmons walks back in the first.
We've seen him throw out 2 runners, the same guy, Bonnick, twice.
Swung at that one and missed. 0-2 the count. Ball 1. Although the Vikings have had a big lead on hits, and I've gone through the lineup enough times. What do you like most about the Vikings hitters?
Well, to be honest, the first game I've been down here this season, so I mean, I can't get too detailed on you, but it seems like the middle of the order does, you know, have some good numbers up to this point. A few 300 hitters, a couple of guys that have a few home runs. It's still fairly early in the season, so just looking at the stats, I would say that, you know, 3, 4, and 5 hitters is a strength, at least when you're looking at those numbers.
We've not Nate Green. He takes ball 1. He struck out back in the first, did not bat in the second. I don't see anything's an improvement from there. 2-0 the count. High fly ball is just beyond the fence with 2 Webster players lurking around there, trying to find it.
Yeah, I think we heard some help there from the dugout, which is a good thing for the teammates to do, aren't out there to let them know kind of where it will fall. They might have a better vantage point on that than the fielder does.
2-1.
Always good to have your teammates help you out any way they can. And the count now is 2-1. Drive right to the shortstop. And an easy play for Webster. Good field by Ryan Fisher to
good throw
Hogan.
Too. Deep in the hole. Across the diamond, he got him.
Josh Abeg now batting for Jeffco. He grounded it out back in first. Or second, excuse me. Strike 1. Yeah, back in the second, the Vikings started with 2 outs against them before they even got a runner. And they came back to score 3 runs. So, see what show anything can happen here. As kind of now 1-1.
Yeah, and you know, just a second ago we talked about the 3, 4, 5 hitters, but really today it's been the 1, 2, 3 hitters for Jeffco that have really done the damage. Particularly Hinckley, of course.
Strike number 2. Josh Abeg. Yeah, Hinckley has been a big factor in today's game, especially in RBIs and 1 run himself. Full count here, 3-2. 2 outs against the Vikings. The bottom of the third. Big drive. Easy play if they can find it, and they do. Caught by Ryan Fisher, and that will tie the Vikings in a 1-2-3 fashion. So Tyler Muelling will lead him off in the bottom of the fourth, but now it'll be Graham Smith for Webster when we come back. Graham Smith leading off for Webster, our designated hitter. And he has a long driver there. Hey, no chance for that, Felix. That's over the wall. And first home run of the day. Webster pulled themselves back within 1 off a first hit, off the first pitch. Like Graham Smith. And he has a very good start for this inning for the Webster.
Yeah, well hit. Line drive. Got over pretty quickly.
Well, here's Mike Wick. He grounded out back in the second. This is his second time at bat. Kind of hard to follow up a home run. That's what I do with another home run. It would tie the game, but now it's 1-1 count here. Shows bunt, he gets it there. Last second attempt is called out. And right back to pitcher Adam Jelinek. And Matt Brown finishes the play at first.
Jelinek was ready for it, and much like earlier in the game, I think the batter probably just hit it a little too hard. I mean, it got to Jelinek quickly, so he had plenty of time to throw him out.
Really hard to get those bunts down. Really get them perfectly going slowly down the baselines.
Yeah, if you can deaden them, that's what you're looking for usually. Especially if you're just trying to reach base with nobody on, not sacrificing.
So went out for Webster now. Adam with a wild go. Back up for Webster. He was walked back in the second. And this is his second time at bat. Foul ball, 2-2 the count. Shevik with a bit of trouble there at the mound.
2-2.
2-2 pitch is tipped. Just barely got a piece of it. So we'll stay at 2-2. A short hit to the third baseman is thrown to Brown, and he completes it. It's been on his game today. That was Caleb Hicks who grounded it and threw it all the way across to Brown. That's out number 2 today after a ground out. 2 ground outs in a row following a home run by Graham Smith. And here's Brett Jungles. Ball 1.
Jungles walked in the second. He scored one of the Webster 3 runs.
Got an early lead on the count here, 2-0. Ready for the next one here.
Foul.
It's a foul. And 2-1 the count.
Play.
2 innings ago, this is where Jelinek really showed a bit of struggle, allowing 2 walks in a row off 8 pitches. And of course that cost the Vikings some runs, but they've made him up. But Jelinek seemed to find his game again as he gets a K there.
Nice pitch, took something off it, had the hitter guessing.
So 3 outs in a row after Smith-Graham's home run. Gets the Vikings out of that inning, and they're ready to bat here in the bottom of the 4th. We have Tyler Muelling leading them off. Tyler Muelling batting for the Vikings here to lead off the bottom of the 4th. Takes ball 1 low. Strikeout back in the second. He's ready to get back in his game here.
1 of 6 strikeouts for Joe Elfrink of the Gorlocks. He's been doing well in that stat today.
Early 3-0 count here on Muelling. Elfrink certainly seems to have recovered a bit after giving a lot of hits back in the first. And 4 straight balls gets Muelling on base.
Second walk issued by Elfrink.
And that brings us back to the top of the lineup for Caleb Hicks. A little quick talk at the mound between Iwashko and Elfrink.
Yep, now he has to face what has been today, as we talked about, the most dangerous part of that Vikings lineup. Hicks here, 2 singles. He's scored twice. 2 for 2.
Ball 1. Willing to go 3 for 3 here. As he gets his sign from his third base coach. Always fascinates me how they have to memorize those very long signs they give them.
Yeah, I certainly, could see myself getting confused in that situation, and the major leagues too. I mean, how long some of the signs are in pro ball.
1-1.
After a bit of a foul ball there, it's 1-1.
Speaking of pro ball being down here, I know you'll probably feel the same way. It gets you excited about, you know, the St. Louis Cardinals season, which is less than 2 weeks away now. It's nice to have baseball back, and that team could be very intriguing this season.
After disappointing into their postseason last year, they're ready to get back in it here.
But their rotation looks strong. Jason Hayward, excited to see what he might do. And you know how it is, Jordan, being a Cardinals fan, players come here into St. Louis and flourish. So, and Hayward's just 25 years old. He is just reaching the peak of his career. So I know he really hasn't met up to the expectations a lot of people had for him just yet, but I could see him doing that here in St. Louis.
Yeah, you see a lot of Vikings players actually come from this team go to actually play in the major leagues. We have one person in the Cardinals right now. The last time I checked he was, and a few others in the major leagues as well. So it's going to show how good of a...
Yeah, you're right. And I'm actually looking, as I'm sure the viewers can hear my papers rustling around here. There is a list that you can find online. Of course, we all know about Mark Burley, who's been probably has been the most well-known Viking. He's pitching for Toronto now, but was with Chicago White Sox all those years.
And these double players, they can nail it, and they will. There are a lot of back and forth on the mound at the plate. They retire 2 at a time, and that is big for the Webster team here. And just like that, the Vikings have 2 outs.
Yeah. Some other players in the pro arena, Matt Stites, who was here recently, he's pitching for Arizona. Now he actually got up with a big club last season. I believe he was traded from San Diego's organization to Arizona.
I thought they were stung. The next batter here is Dalton Horstmeyer. He is 2 for 2 on the day. There's always a lot of new talent coming through this program, and always interested to see where they go to further their career.
Definitely. I mean, this, as you said, this program's turned out many pro players in general. I mean, it seems like, you know, the junior college level, a lot of those players do make it into pro ball of some kind. This one's hit well.
That's a big hit to the wall, if not over. And not quite caught there, and there's a double play for Dalton Horstmeyer. Close to having a home run there, the second one of the day. And then the first with the Vikings. The Vikings have another base runner.
Yeah, and third time Horstmeyer's been on. He singled in the first. It was hit by a pitch in the second.
Only one other perfect batter remains, and that's the rest of the play right now. It's Todd Hinckley, the biggest contributors offensively today for the Vikings. He is certainly looking to go 3 for 3. Dalton Horstmeyer was hit back in the second inning, but he made him pay as he added to the lead.
Hinckley has a couple of doubles. Maybe he can change places with Horstmeyer here.
There's a strike 1 called as he watched it go by. Todd Hinckley getting the designated hitter, the lefty, for the Vikings. And they don't allow Horstmeyer to go very far out there at second base as they watch him back. Hinckley, the 0-1 count. Stop, he's going for third. And he is down and safe as a...
Yeah, Nalja Wacko. Good block, but
so
just a bit
kind of
offline.
lost his balance as he went to field it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, it would have been an amazing throw, but, you know, if he hadn't blocked it, he would have been over to third easily. So probably the same result.
Just maybe a bit cleaner uniform.
Yeah.
Instead of diving there head first.
Yeah, the laundry service for the Vikings certainly busy.
A hit right there. You can hear the crack of that bat. That's in the gap. And that allows the Vikings to score once more.
Great day for Hinckley. 3 for 3, 2 doubles, a single, and 3 driven in.
Again, this comes off of 2 outs. The Vikings have added to their offense so far.
Yeah, you're right. That double play, you thought that might have killed the rally, but not so fast.
They have another meeting here at the mound. While you watch, we're talking to Elfring as he gets settled down. Here's Matt Brown. He is 1 for 2 on the day. He struck out back in the first inning. Got a base hit in the second. He allowed Hinckley to score, actually. Strike 1. Yeah, tricky play there for Webster first baseman Connor Hogan, but he makes the catch. Very often you see a first baseman making a fly out. Aaron Meyer looks at the first ball. We have 1 attempt at bat so far, 1 for 1 with a double. There's another big hit. And caught out there by left fielder Dalton Horsemeyer, who had himself a good inning. So early retirement for Aaron Meyer. Now up at Ryan Fisher. This last inning, we saw the first error of the game. His guilty party was Webster. They've only had 2 hits, but they have 3 runs, so just to show how important those walks are.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing, Jordan. I mean, obviously we had the solo shot from Graham Smith, but other than that, not many base runners, or hits. So those walks certainly back in the second came back to hurt the Vikings, but they do lead by 2, and could see them getting a few more.
That was a close play there at first, but Matt Brown held firm, and the Vikings have 2 in a row. There's Alec Blahnik. He's walked both times, but throwing out, caught stealing. Each time, it kind of key points in the game for his team.
If he reaches here, I question whether he would test Simmons again.
Yeah, he's had his number all afternoon. And he's 0-2 in the count here. And, oh, close one there. Okay, good eyes on that one. 1-2 the count. And a good stop there by Simmons behind the plate. No one on, but never hurts. It was a deafening hit there off the bat, but it was right to Matt Brown. Good concentration there. And 1-2-3 inning for the Vikings. Going up to Matt Scheibel. Not had a very good day so far. Let's see if he can change that here in the bottom of the 5th. There's Matt Scheibel, the right fielder for the Vikings. He is over 2 strikeouts on the day. Hoping something will go his way this time. Looking for his first hit of the day. It's like a new pitcher out there.
It is, Jordan.
Q, I think is his name. Number 19 for Webster. Count now, 1-1. So maybe better luck against a new pitcher. Foul ball. 1-2.
Come on, bud.
Chase Simmons on deck for the Vikings. Vikings still lead 5-3 after 4 innings of play. Wow. 2-2 count. Scheibel still looking for his first hit of the day, or anything better than a strikeout. And he'll swing and get tagged. Another strikeout for Scheibel. His 3rd in a row. That has not been his day. Chase Simmons now at the bat for the Vikings. Simmons was walked in the 1st and struck out in the 3rd. So he's looking to get involved offensively here.
Here we go, sis.
Watch that one go by for ball number 1. Strike number 1. 1-1 count, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th.
Let's go.
Got a little bit of that, but strike number 2 nonetheless. Chase Simmons has made some pretty good plays behind the plate. Now he's just looking to add to that offensively. And a hook wide and foul.
Good rip, though.
Just a few feet shy of fair side of the baseline. So he's made contact. And just needs to fine-tune his hit. Count still 1-2, and now 2-2. This is a new pitcher coming in for Webster, BQ.
Austin BQ.
He's perfect so far with 1 strikeout. And a full count here. Big drive. So it goes way in the air and caught easily by right fielder Mike Wick. So it's 2 outs in a row. Now it's to Nate Green, who was 0-2 on the day. Struck out in the 1st and grounded out back in the 3rd. See strike 1. Go right by. So he'll get set for the next pitch. Pretty good eye there as you watch someone go get outside. And that ball is popped away from the field. And a foul ball, strike number 2. 1-2 the count.
One of the Vikings will have to go chase that down. The players from the dugout actually are assigned innings. Where they're on foul ball duty.
I guess it's something to do. And there's strike number 3 in a 1-2-3 inning for VQ as he debuts in this game. Yeah, good way to start. So we move on to top of the 6th where Max Fesky will lead off. Here's the top of the sixth. Max Pesky swings in the first pitch and he gets a strike one. He's over 2 on the day. Bagging the first and the third, flew out and ground that out. So looking to change that here. 1-1 the count. Makes contact there. Goes right up the middle. Right over second base, and he's on base for the first time today. Now batting for Webster. Connor Hogan walks back in the first and struck out in the third.
Only a 2-run lead for Jeffco. We're getting late in this game, a 7-inning game today, so certainly not what the Vikings wanted, letting that leadoff runner get on.
We have a wait here.
Yeah, it looks like the runner, Fekshi, was having a few issues. He was trotting up and down the line. Looks like he'll stay in there.
We're just about ready to resume here. Yeah, Connor Hogan batting for Webster. And I'll check on Freshke over there.
Yeah, he's grabbing the very bottom of his hamstring, so maybe just a cramp. But
Looks like
I'm sure the Vikings will make note of that.
Maybe they're calling for a replacement runner. Definitely having some over there. I can see what you mean. Yeah.
He's got his helmet off, and they may need to bring someone in for Fekshi.
Yeah, it looks like they'll do that now.
Zach Alexander, it looks like, number 55, will come in. He's a freshman. He's a pitcher, but he'll do some base running right here.
Pesky was the left fielder for Webster to see if they could get a replacement. As the sign's been failed by clouds now. I hope the rain stays away for a bit longer.
Been noticing that too, Jordan. I know they've been calling for storms later today. I'm not sure of the actual time frame there, so you're right. Hopefully we can get this one in, and hope the Vikings can get the second game of this doubleheader in also.
0-1 count here on Hogan. And now make it 0-2. Just watching both go by, out of contest. Ball 1. Yeah, for Alexander, it might be tough to come in a game late in the sixth. You expect to, you kind of get the mindset to be ready to come in at any time, but I don't think like this. It's now he's just suddenly a base runner for them. But he's the first guy, so he must know what he's doing. There's a big drive for Hogan through the wall, and a nice catch there by center fielder Josh Abeg. That's a big play for the Vikings here.
Yeah, thought that had a chance to go. Abig tracked it down and made a nice catch right at the wall.
They'll keep Alexander to first base, and 1 out now for Webster. Here's Graham Smith. He flew out back in the first, and in the fourth, he had a home run. So, a dangerous hitter at the plate. One out, the count. Swing and a miss for strike number 1. So one of the bigger players on the Webster team. He's got a lot of muscle to back up his hits here. Ball down low. Good stop there by 2-1 the count.
2-1.
He makes contact. That ball is sailing to the wall. Won't go over, so looks like one's gonna. No, they'll hold him at third, so had a chance for one, but they hit a double out of that. Graham continues to be an impressive hitter as he takes on some of his protective clothing, the shin guard.
Mike Wick will have a chance to tie this one up or even put Webster on top, and here comes Coach Evers. 2 back-to-back very well hit balls that both look like they could be going over the wall, so we'll see what happens here. I wouldn't be surprised to see a pitching change, though.
Graham now represents the go-ahead run, as you said. And to me, it looked like maybe the wind might have knocked him down a bit. They were just almost line drives out there.
Yeah.
Didn't get enough height on him. So Jelic will stay on the mound for now as Mike Wick comes to the plate. He is 0 for 2, grounded out both times for the first out of each of those innings, but
first base is open, so Jelic can be somewhat careful here.
good stop there by Simmons. Decided to watch out for a few of those this inning. Looking out of this hitless streak this game, and has a few times they need to get out of it. And timeout called. And wearing the number 00. Unique number. That's a good hit. An easy field.
That'll score a run.
But they make the smart play and go for the out. So 2 outs as Webster now moves to within 1.
And Smith advanced to third. So a productive, certainly a productive ground out
The sacrifice this time.
for Wick.
There's Adam Nawajo. Just walked in the second and grounded out back in the 4th. Go ahead and run. Well, go ahead and score. It should be a tying run. Unless they didn't update the score. That should put them up ahead 6-5 as another base hit.
Actually, Jordan, that tied it up 5-5. But either way, not what the Vikings are looking for here.
All right. The hit's now 8-5. Webster really pulling back in that department too. But a lot can happen here in these last innings. Strike 1 called against Brett Jungles. Walked in the 2nd, struck out back in the 4th to effectively end the inning there. He's got 1 strike against him here. So the go-ahead run has made its way onto base in the form of Adam Nawajo after running the tying run. There's a nice hit. Couldn't be stopped by Caleb Hicks. And another base hit. Timeout called. And maybe the end of Jellicoe's day. Jelic stay.
Indeed it
That'll be
is.
the case.
Yep.
He's had a good start to the game, but finds his way heading home early to the dugout. And
Yeah, early on he had a few control issues with the walks, and then lately, especially here in the 6th, many well-hit balls, and the Gorlocks bats have come alive.
it looks like number 23, Jared Fosdick, coming in for the Vikings. We have a sophomore. As he gets warmed up here. A left-handed pitcher.
He's a lefty. Like you said, he's a sophomore. He has pitched 16 innings so far this season with an 8.44 ERA, so off to a bit of a rough start. We'll see him warm up, and we'll be back in a flash on JCTV.
Vikings has been warmed up and ready to go. Ball 1. The most runs the Vikings have allowed today in an inning is 2. They've done that twice now, with a chance to Webster get 3 here. Yeah, big swing and a miss there. This is Aaron Meyer at bat. 1 for 2 on the day. Solid pitch there for a 1-2 count. Count tied up 2-2. And brief meeting at the mound now between Simmons and Varsity. Webster has the go-ahead run on second. Again, that's Mike Wick. Excuse me. Either Waters go.
And
Wick
Jungle's
got the tying
on.
run to home.
And Jungle's on first. There are 2 outs though. Let's see if Fosdick can get the Vikings out of this.
They're 1 strike away from that, but
Just a bit low there.
count is full. There's a hit. A good stop there. On to first. They called him out. A great close play there by the Vikings. Dramatic finish to this inning.
Yeah, nice stop by Muelling, and then Matt Brown over there to stretch out and get it. That was a huge out, obviously.
So the Vikings are out of the dangerous situation, only allowing 2 runs. That's tied going into the bottom of the 6th. They back to bat for the Vikings. In the bottom of the 6th, he's 0 for 2 on the day. Ball 1.
Saw him make a solid catch in center field last half inning.
And imagine now if that ball was down, that would have been definitely a go-ahead run for the Webster.
Yeah.
1-1 the count here. The big is not bad since the 3rd inning. So that shows how the Vikings offense slowed down a bit here as you take strike 2 and 1-2 count. Another team from Webster's team, a lot of players who were no hits on the day, got plenty of good hits and got them right back in the game. So looking same thing from the Vikings here.
Yeah, they really did the damage they needed to do there in the 6th. Now the Vikings need to answer.
Ball popped up. Lost sight of it, landed fair. And he'll stay at first. Looks like
If you're Webster, you don't like that. That ball needs to be caught. But we like the Vikings, and we do like that.
I'm not sure how he lost the ball there.
Well, it looked to me like a little bit of miscommunication also. I mean, one of those players needs a call for the ball.
One of the fundamentals of baseball. So, that gets out of his hole, and he is now on base for the first time today. And the Vikings have a pretty good start to this inning. The bag makes it back safely. 0-0 pitch. Will come in a minute. Really checking on the run over there. Ebeg's got to be staying close to the base. Hogan has not left his took his foot off the base yet. Showing bunt. And that's an easy stolen base. He'll stay at second. One of the most dangerous things for a runner can do while he's on base is you look away from the pitcher for 1 second and he can catch you. And it's suddenly you're out. And that's not a really good way to get off the bases.
Definitely.
Tyler Muelling has a 1-0 count. And now the Vikings have a runner in scoring position off that bad throw or stop by Webster. Well, he turns, but no one was there. So,
Not sure how that was scored. A pass ball, possibly. Before that, Abeg was 1 stolen base, 3 caught stealing, so bit of a threat to steal, but you know, obviously I think they were looking for the sacrifice first, so the Vikings will certainly take that with that ball going to the backstop.
Muelling's still showing bunt as he, thing is, didn't make contact in that one, so.
Yeah, nobody out. If they can get down the sack here and get him to third, that would be ideal.
For sure. 1-1 count here. And he got hit by the ball there, but he'll be okay. He's good to go. Now we're ready to continue. 1-1 still to count, no outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th, the Vikings just giving up the tying run last inning. And they are ready to take lead once more here. Solid hit, even better stop, and they'll get the out. So Mueller retires, but he gets his teammate Josh Abeg to third.
And that's really what they needed. Go ahead run at third with only 1 out.
But now we're at the top of the order, and it's picks. He's 2 for 3 on the day, 2 base hits and a ground out back and forth. And he's got a good chance to do some damage if he gets 1 more base hit here. Ball 1. Timeout called.
Looks like they're going to put
looks like
Hicks
they're not taking
on.
any chances here.
Yeah. Makes
Good call.
sense. They would put a possible double play in action.
This will put a man at third and first. So they'll play catch for a bit, and Hicks will take the walk to first. That brings up Dalton Horstmeyer. He's 3 for 3 on the day. Well, was hit back in the second by a pitch, and he's got a base hit and a double base hit back in the 4th. So there's a meeting in the mound, and is that it for the pitcher?
It is. Looks like Austin McHugh is coming out, and we'll see who Webster calls in.
Looks like could be number 16 out there.
Trey Tigert, a sophomore from Sikeston, Missouri. He's a righty.
Looks like Bane or me. So must be a pretty good closer. Look who's up now. Coming in next is gonna be As a Horsemeyer, Todd Hinckley's up, and he has 3 hits on the day. He's 3 for 3. And the biggest contributor at the offense so far Vikings have had. So look for him to do good stuff here. Still got 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Dalton Horsemeyer. A clean count here with a man on 3rd and 1st. Like the Webster has again changed the pitcher. And he's showing bunt. Pulls the backhand. There's a nice stolen base for Horsemeyer. Oh, excuse me, Hicks.
Yeah, stay out of the double play. Good move. And
No
now
force
we'll
outs
see.
now.
Yeah, now we'll see how they want to handle Horsemeyer. But I can't imagine they want him on for Hinckley.
Let's see if they can strike him out here. 0-1 the count. There's a big drive there. It's down in the gap. 1 will score. Here comes the other one for 2. And he is out at second, but hey, they'll take 2 points there.
Certainly. Certainly, that's what they needed. They needed 1. 2's icing on the cake, and Hinckley, still at the plate here, so we'll see what he can do. But the Vikings grab the lead and only need to get 3 more outs to get a win.
Josh Abeg and Caleb Hicks are on their way home. Bases have been cleared. And Todd Hinckley, a big-time hitter for the Vikings here. The 2 outs to work with.
What a day for Horsemeyer, on base all 4 times. 3 for 3 with a couple of doubles and that hit by pitch.
Hinckley's the only other batter so far who's had a perfect record so far today. He's looking to extend that here in the 6th. Likely this last time he'll be up.
Yeah, Hinckley has driven in 3. He scored a run. A couple of extra base hits there.
There's a ball. I had this kind of tapped that one foul. Not sure what he was trying to do there.
2-2.
2-2 count, says the ump. And I'll correct the board in the outfield. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here for Todd Hinckley.
We've been talking about the top of the Vikings lineup, Jordan. The Vikings have 10 hits today, and the 1-2-3 hitters have accounted for 8 of those 10.
Well, if you have them in the top line, you gotta hope they do good there. And look at that, Todd Hinckley just struck it. Look out for the first time today, and that'll end the Vikings streak here in the 6th.
Yeah, they'll have a chance to close it out. Ty Taggart looks like he has some good stuff, but the Vikings were able to get 2 off him. So we'll see if the Vikings can end this one here in the 7th.
Looks like Ryan Fisher will lead off. Ryan Fisher leaves Webster as Jared Faustick still pitching for the Vikings. Ball 1. strike one. Ball number 2. Solid hit. Better play. Wow, yeah. The infielders. Yes. Kneeling to Brown. It's the first out, putting the Vikings 2 outs away from a win here in the first of the 2 games today. Ball high.
This is Bonick. He walked twice and was caught stealing twice.
There's a good try to the outfield. It'll drop. And he'll be on base. His first hit of the day. He's walked both times he's been on base. He gets that one. And Webster has a man on base. And the potential tying run makes his way to the plate.
And this is Johnny Lord, Jordan. He's hitting for Fekshi, who came out with that leg problem.
Well, we can see it was a possible hamstring injury or some type of leg injury. So
Yeah, it looked like right above one of his knees, so lower hamstring area he was grabbing.
you've seen it happen before, too many times, sadly.
And Lord here is a pitcher, and again, with a JV squad here and a doubleheader, they have a light roster today, so I'm not sure if he's someone that normally hits for them a lot or not. If he's a pitcher, you would think not, so this might be an advantage here for Jeffco.
Be an interesting call then, this late in the game especially. 2-1-1, 2 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. And that's a foul to the tree line. 2-2 the count. Full count here. Runner going, and that hits Simmons in the legs. He's going to third, and he'll get there safely. Simmons cannot find the ball.
It rolled into the Vikings dugout, did take a strange bounce over there. And Simmons actually had to move the gate, I think, to even get near it, or he did move the gate. I couldn't see exactly where the ball was, but
Free base there for Lord. As he's on second. Connor Hogan now batting as the umpires converge.
yeah, so a walk there, and then are they going to make a runner go back? We'll have to see what they call here. Lord may have to go. I mean, he's walking back to first right now, so we'll see what happens.
Good news for Jeffco.
Or did they call a balk?
Well, they're still talking. The base coach tries to argue his case to no avail. Umpire will have none of it. We're set to continue here. Hogan, the batter.
So it looks like runners at the corners instead of second and third with 1 out.
Vikings will updated here. Foul ball for strike number 1. And the 0-1 count. On pitch. And just a 1-1 count. Webster in really good position here to at least tie the game up. Vikings are gonna have to play mistake-free here. Strike number 2 as you watch it go on by.
Hogan here walked in the first, but then he struck out and flied out.
Looking to change things here. Sees it go down low. 2-2 the count. Near the top of the 7th. Webster looking to get back in this game. Down by 2. Yeah, 2 runners on. With only 1 out, too. And I'll call him back to the back. Hogan, the 2-2 count. Hits it foul. Counts to the same. That's when the Viking players go out to help. Varsity keeping him close to the base. We're on third, not taking much of a lead off here. We'll stay close. Oh, the full count. He gets his sign and he's back in the batter's box, ready to hit. And they'll keep an eye on the runner. That's Lloyd over there, first base. Coming in for a Fesky. Foul ball. Oh, just past the tree line. Staying alive here at the base.
Good at bat by Hogan. It's making Fosdick work.
3-2.
Sees it high and the bases are loaded. Graham Smith, the only home run hitter of the day. Dangerous hitter indeed for Webster. He's got a home run and a double. That's back in the 6th, or 5th, excuse me. Or 5th,
Yeah.
It was 6th. I can't keep track.
Probably not the guy you want up in this situation if you're the Vikings.
But let's see what he can do here.
Fosdick can get him.
And that is way up. And not very far, it's a catch. Going for 4. And they nailed him at home.
What a play!
Double play after. Yeah, it's a way up. Excellent catch in. That's direction you can hear him. Direct the ball in. Double play, get the Vikings the first win here today. 7-5, the final score after a back and forth game.
That was a great inning. I can't think of a better way to end the game there in that situation. The Vikings improved to 10-11, and that was a great one, Jordan. Enjoyed calling it with you.
Me too. Likewise.
And we'll see you later on JCTV.